Welcome, travelers, young and old, from near and far. Join me as we continue the tale of Finwe and Doris and his new life here, in Morrowind. When we last left our good friend Finwe, he had returned from a pilgrimage in silence across the entirety of Vvardenfell. While it is true that Finwe didn't walk the entire journey, he did use the time to contemplate his relationship to ALMSIVI and the people of Morrowind. And while this undoubtedly strengthened his faith, the reflections also brought him back to the realization that he was brought here by the behest of the Emperor and was under the thumb of the Blades. And so now we find Finwe once more inside a tavern in Balmora, preparing to venture out into the southwestern corner of Morrowind, where, in addition to completing a task for Pious, he hopes to find some way of loosening the shackles about his limbs as he does the bidding of the Blades. And with that, everyone, welcome back to the tale of Finwe and Doris with me, Dr. Morrowind. It took me a minute to figure out where the fuck I could do. I knew it was going to start building up, and we're only like 30 chapters in, but I'm having trouble finding new places to do the intro and exit, because we've done them 60 times now. Oh, this has been a lot of fun for me. One of these days, I was really considering having the intro be up here, because we know these guys are Kimono Tong. And, killed all their friends.
Find someone else to bother.
Ooh, you're just asking for it.
Find someone else to bother.
Yeah, one of these days we're going to come up here and finish what we started. But not now. Not now. We have a number of things to do. Obviously, we're doing Caius's bidding. Like I said, we're going to be going back to Vivec. It doesn't seem like he's having us really do anything too problematic. But we're going to be doing... This is just a brief stop, I think, in Finway's, journey to become closer to the temple. I think our next stop, I don't know if I said this before, is probably going to be Outer Rune. But before we go there, we definitely have to get this issue with... We have to at least do something for the Blades so we don't have to worry about them following us there. Oh, this became a little bit more of an ass. What caused this to break? What's causing my things and my mods to shift slightly? Anyway, we're going to Sieta Neen, though, first. We need to go to Sieta Neen because we are doing some work for the Thieves Guild as well. You know, we're maintaining that front with Caius. Like, he tells us to maintain a front, but really our work with the Thieves Guild is mostly to give us excuses to not immediately do the shit that he asks us to do. But that's starting to run thin in Balmora. We have our excuse to constantly be moving back and forth between the two, small districts there, now that we have a never-ending excuse to go to the Thieves Guild to try and get that book, which we never will. And we still haven't done that task for the Mages Guild woman, Rhaenys. But that was pretty stupid of a steward to assign such a low-ranking member of the guild to do such a high-ranking endeavor. Like, go collect $2,000 worth of guild dues and convince an ex-Telvanni to join us? Like, what the fuck? That is definitely something... We may now actually be at the appropriate rank to handle that. Right, why am I wandering around Sieta Neen? I remember now. I'm wandering around Sieta Neen for the following reason. Jacob, come over here. I don't trust you. Just stay right here. I feel like you'll just fuck everything up. So, I want to stay with you. Oh, great. That's right. You're still drunk. Oh, Jacob, you fucking little bastard. You are really annoying right now. What time is it? Okay. All right. We finally have a spell to steal from here, and I want to see what is in there before we head out. But I guess, that's right. I'm going to need a bed. Ariel, I need a bed. The cottage is available. Where is it? It's across the courtyard from the trade house. Right. I mostly just need a place to sleep because Jacob is still pissed drunk. What'd you do? Oh, no, you had 5 Mazte. Oh, Jacob, what the fuck? That is far more than you normally drink. No wonder you're pissing yourself. Across the courtyard, you say. Is this it? I know we've stayed here once before, but I just don't remember. Oh, and am I going to level up by accident? No, we're finally free to sleep if we want, which we're going to. Let's see. We'll wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning, get things started early. Jacob, could you please not breathe so loudly? My head feels like it has a herd of iron-booted guar in it. Ha! Good. Let's go ahead and do some training. Yeah, spear play time. Yep. Actually, just to fuck with him, I should have made it something like blunt weapons, something that would really make his head pound, but nah. Alright. Oh, right. The whole point of doing that also was I need you to stay here because I'm going to go do some sneaky things. And oh, Camden, if by some chance you're still watching this, or Kyle, I'm relating the birdhouse story. So one of the only times, real quick divergence, everyone. But I feel like this would summarize Jacob Julian pretty well. The only time my friend Kyle and I played Dungeons & Dragons, we were both completely new to it, and our friend Camden is walking us through it, being pretty gentle about it. And at one point, Kyle's crawling through the woods, or walking through the woods with me, and we see a castle or some shit on the horizon, and we roll for stealth, and I roll something decent, and Camden gives me like a normal description, and Kyle on his first basic roll of the game rolls a 1, and Camden's just like, okay, you kick a birdhouse that was just lying on the ground in the woods, and it sails 100 feet and smashes against the front gate. That is Julian Jacobs sneaking in this game, I feel like. So, yeah, we don't need birdhouse kickers with us. Sorry about that long-winded story, but, I always enjoy it. We now have a reliable open spell. It is expensive as fuck, but that's the price you pay for awesome. Alright, let's see. First, let's be invisible, so we don't get in trouble for this. And then open wild. Awesome. And I feel like as long as I don't talk to anyone in here, no one's going to have a problem with me. Here's the other thing, everyone. I don't really think there's anything in here that's worth stealing at this point. I mostly am here because I want to see what I could have stolen the first time we came through here. The log. This appears to be a records of the incoming and outgoing shipments, complete with dates and business partners. Right. I want to know, like, if I would have taken the sign of the tower and would have, piddle fucked around here for a couple of days, just opening all the level 50 locks with my tower sign. What kind of loot would I be walking away with? Bunch of Kwama eggs. Because it used to be, in the base game that you just come here and steal all the heavy steel shit, right? And just pop on over the street to Ariel and sell it to her. Now there's also a trainer in here, if I recall, and it's like, why did they even put her in here? Right, Adaria Vendacia. What are you doing here? This is a warehouse, not a store. None of the goods in here are available for trade. But she does offer training. She offers sneak, speechcraft, and light armor. It's so weird. Do you know anything about the murder of the tax collector? He was a good man and a friend, huh?
Strange.
More shipping logs, a chest. What's in the chest? Nothing. And they reduced the stack of 100 gold to 50. Man, I'm glad that we didn't come in here whenever I was such a young little baby Finwe and Doris, because that would have been wildly disappointing. So, oh, I almost forgot Jacob. Let's go, Jacob. As we are walking along, plodding along to Pelagiad, hopefully I'll be able to pull up a map real fast to show you the route we're taking. But on our way there, real quick commentary also about the tale of Finwe and Doris. I should probably put this in, like, the more general description of the tale. But if you like Morrowind, every major faction and quest line will be addressed in this story. And that's why I'm, like, trying to put mods in here and small little tiny things, because I've come up with what I think is a fairly logically consistent and plausible story as to why Finwe by the end will have been doing all of that. And actually leads up to something. But it's also nice because we'll get to experience every quest, which if you were to really be role-playing this without that little addition, right, there's no reason for someone to join the Imperial Legion if they've already enjoyed joined the native Dunmer Temple. Like, what possible background could lead to that? You have glass bracers in here, do you? And you two just like to stare at each other. Man, having Jacob here is making stealing things damn near impossible.
Let's hear it.
What do you want?
Well, let me see what you have, ma'am. Barter. So earlier when I was trying to set up, what is it? When I was trying to set up the intro shot, I talked to a barkeep, and motherfucker wouldn't talk to me because I had raw glass on me. So that's interesting. I also keep forgetting I have this vampire dust, but since it's so light, I kind of want to hold on to it because I feel like it must be of value in some way, like for a quest or something down the line. Will you buy this enchanted ring? You will. And that's right, and you have a fair amount of gold on you. Will you buy soul gems? No, that's right. That's right. That's the one thing you won't buy. Oh, god damn it. Buy these emeralds, then. I think that's a cursed one. I hope you don't ever try and actually take it out and give it to someone, because you're gonna have a bad time. Dreg wax. And I think that's all my heavy shit. Yes. Alright, I'll take the extra 375. Every little bit helps, especially when I'm gonna need training later. Man, Julian, Jacob, you're gonna be a problem. Like, again, it doesn't really, like, Finway's definitely slowly building his way towards becoming a crusader, but it doesn't really violate being a crusader of the Dunmer Temple to also steal from non-temple members because, again, Lord Vivec the thief. I'm taking a drink of water and also deciding if I'm going to be gathering corn bulb root as we go, and I will be. Thank God the rain ended, and one final lightning strike and that stopped. Beautiful. Was I saying something? No, that was basically the logical end of that, is that it's fine for Finwe to go ahead and steal things as long as they're not directly from the temple or the temple faithful. So, like, we already weren't doing this, but it's more like we're fine stealing from Walmart, but we're not going to break into people's houses to steal their shit, if that makes sense. So, like, no stealing from the poor. A dreamer. Now, you see, we have a problem, man, because now I'm getting a little bit more into the faith, and you are a fucking sinner. We have you in our discerning eye. Do you? Do you? Let's just taunt the piss out of you. Perhaps I will end yours. That does it. Hit me. Come on. I think you might hit me with magicka. Oh, just a club? Yeah, Jacob. Killer. What do you have to say about that?
In faith, I'm listening.
In faith, I'm listening. Anything else?
In faith, I'm listening.
In faith, I'm listening. I'm glad we both agree she needed to die. Oh, gross! Again, with the corpus meat. I'm not immune to that, even as a high elf. Because it's, what's it called? I'm also checking for easily stealable shit. Hello, yes, like this place. Right, because it's a blight disease. We're damn near immune to common diseases, but not to these kind of blighty diseases. No. I'm a little bit disoriented because of watching Dave's playthrough. It's kind of hard to remember what things still exist in these various places. Well, it's lunchtime. Before we do this, we're going to pop into the local tavern. Did some crazy woman give us a glove at one point? Did we run into her? Or am I remembering Dave's playthrough? We have a note here. Warrant. Warrant for Harold Two Fingers. A Nord known as Harold Two Fingers has been reported for the murder of an imperial tax collector in Caldera. He was last seen in the area around Pelagiad. Take great care if you're traveling on the road. Stick to the big roads. Right. That's right, because somewhere around here in the wild, there's some bastard near a bridge that'll demand $100 to let us through. Interesting. Guard. Yakum Her
What's this
Shashishishi.
about?
That is an Outlander name if I've ever seen one. Hello. What? Yakum? Me? Speak Ashline. Not speak so good old elf. Sorry? What do you have to say about the Ashlanders? We are the people of the waste. We hunt and herd. We live the law and honor the ancestors. No houses, just yurts. I was a herder, but now I want to become rich, like a great trader. I will live in a town, find treasure, get rich, learn to trade. The soul sickness and blight storms are very bad, blah, blah. You know, I don't know where I think Finwe
Masera.
really alternates how he feels about the Ashlanders because that wandering, like, tribal lifestyle, that is Clan Endorus. That's what you need to envision for Clan Endorus. Like, they aren't a house. They are a wandering clan.
What is this about?
Hello, Samia. I'm mostly coming in here to see if anyone has anything interesting to say before I progress. If Kunthar sent you with some trifling gift or disgusting offer, you are wasting your time and mine. Tell him that I am not interested. Kunthar? He has the audacity to address me. The man has no sense of his station in life. Kunthar may be as strong as a Gwar, but he also smells of one, and he is only half as smart. You, ma'am, are an asshole. And assholes tend to know things about rumors and secrets. Rumors. There's a prison guard over at the fort that is said to look the other way if properly compensated. Good. If this comes to it, I'm throwing you under the bus and saying, yeah, Samia told me about that orc being corrupt. A little secret. There's a charming Dunmer highwayman that is sometimes encountered on the road to Vivec. He is more mischievous than dangerous and could prove to be a useful friend. Interesting. We will be on the way to Vivec. Maybe we should walk there. Quick look at the map. I think we will. I think we will be walking to Vivec. We'll be walking in through the main gate, because that'll bring us past the Dren plantation. That'll be a fun little... That'll also be good for Finwe, because, you know, he's doing this for the Blades, but he's still also in that, you know, religious fervor of wanting to see more of this land.
Do I care?
I guess not, Jacob. Whatever. Who are you? I like how your pants are armor and you've got a silk shirt
Wealth
on top.
beyond measure.
Nelos Onmar, hello. Welcome to Pelagiad, Finwe and Doris. Do not despair. Some of us in this tavern still have manners. He glances towards Drellis from Morathan. It's not often that you can meet a Harridan who serves the public. She's an odd one, I can tell. Whatever. Do you have anything of use to say? Your trade? You're an inquisitive one, but let me say the Ordinators have no love for me. Uh-huh. So, you're also a rogue, so that means secrets and advice. I've heard something about a bandit and other bad sorts out near the coast. I even heard a poor fellow was accosted not too long ago when he was getting some air. It's not safe to travel. Right, okay, everyone's saying that it sucks around here. What the fuck are all these Imperial Guards doing then? Little advice. Let me tell you, if you ever find yourself in possession of Endoral armor, don't wear it in Vivec. Right, we know
What was
that.
that?
Well, I'm glad in universe we know that. No, the guy who gave us the armor also told us that. I wish I would have paid attention more to that when I played this when I was 12. Hello, Hanasi. Hanasi. What?
Greetings,
Everyone
friend.
seems to have this symbol on them, and I don't know what it is. Hanasi. When Hanasi sees smooth moves like this, Hanasi thinks a dancer. No, a high wall walker? If you aren't in the Thieves Guild suite, perhaps you should be. Thieves Guild, are we both in the... uh-huh. Well, Blackcap, Finwe, and Doris, Anasi greets you with very great pleasure, and Anasi hopes you will come to her for training. Anasi thinks she would enjoy wrestling with you, don't you think? Well, you're very bold, aren't you, Anasi? Smooth moves, then, huh? How can Anasi not see? Must she be blind? She sees you walk and she likes what she sees. It is her profession to see such things as the flow of the body and the grace of the eye and admire. Your profession, alright, well we know you're in the Thieves Guild. I imagine you're a pickpocket or something? What Khajiit can, her profession. What Khajiit can see what she wants and not take it? Could Anasi ask for a gift? Don't say no to Anasi. Must Anasi be the thief? Must she steal this thing, this Finwe and Doris fellow she wants? Or will he give himself as a gift? Give Anasi the gift of friendship or refuse Anasi the gift of friendship? Anasi, there's no way that You smooth-talking motherfucker, I am in! I give you the gift of friendship? There's no way Finway wouldn't want to either. Like, he's part of the temple, but he's definitely not xenophobic, like a lot of the Dunmer here are. Although, I do not imagine there were any Khajiit in Clan Andoris. Please forgive Anasi if she purrs like a kitten. Oh my Christ. I want to say most of this is actually base Morrowind dialogue. This is so fucking funny. But Anasi is so pleased. She will come. You will come visit Anasi often then, and tell her things, and ask her things too. For we are now friends. Yes, Anasi such secrets knows. She almost bursts. Like Anasi must tell her new friend. This Rordis upstairs, such a secret. I know. What's that secret? Anasi tells you. Anasi trusts you, yes. Anasi is a thief. You do not mind. Why? Because Anasi loves secret things. She loves secrets, and when she finds them, she loves to have them. Like this strange Rordis upstairs. Rordis has a secret. Anasi can see, so Anasi follows Rordis, and this is how Anasi knows Rordis serves Mehrunes Dagon, one of the 4 corners of the House of Troubles, which means she is a heretic. She is a heretic under temple law, and I don't know if we're going to go directly confront her, but yeah, all of a sudden this religious fervor Finway's feeling starting to turn towards disgust towards this servant of the demon prince of destruction and mayhem. This magic belt Rordis has, such a pretty belt, but strange writings and strange letters, maybe evil, maybe danger. Journal. Rordis has a magic belt and worships Dagon. Anasi is my friend and will tell me secrets. We're gonna go take a peek here, but first, Anasi. Yes, we are your new friend. What do you have to say about that? Yes. Among new friends, Anasi has good things to share. This is Anasi's special custom with new friends, to share a gift and share a care. You will forgive Anasi, she is so forward. But sharing gifts, sharing cares, that is what friends do, yes? I agree. And share a gift first, of course. Here, this is the little nothing that Anasi finds, a tasty treat and handy. Feather quality. Thank you, Anasi. That actually will be handy if I need to run away with an extra 30 pounds of loot, for example. Well then, let's share a care, Anasi. Forgive Anasi. Anasi is so ashamed to ask her new friend to share such a care. But Anasi is afraid, very afraid. This dustman, a bad person. He frightens Anasi. He comes. He tells Anasi no more Thieves Guild. There is just Kimona Tong. And Anasi will join Kimona Tong and be protected. Anasi, are the Kimona Tong bothering you, my new friend? We do not like this at all. We definitely don't like this. We were just talking about wanting to take out some additional Kimona Tong. Otherwise, unless Anasi is protected, Anasi might get hurt. This dustman, he talks quiet, but very mean. Anasi is so sorry. Sorry to trouble her new friend, but Anasi is scared. We are definitely offering to take care of this person. Anasi, where are they? And I'm really hoping that they are somewhere real close, because this problem is getting resolved. You are too kind, Finwe and Doris. Anasi knows she places great burden on... No, actually, Anasi, you're actually giving me another excuse to kind of not do exactly what Caius wanted right away. So, I might not come back and tell you right away, but we will be doing this. You are too kind, Finwe. She knows she... Yeah, sorry, I lost my place. But Anasi cannot fight. She cannot shed blood. She has sworn such an oath. Because her, what is it? Her, not faction, her type. You know, like how we're a fisherman. She's a monk. Anasi tries to be good, but Anasi thinks now she is in great danger. This bad person, Darren Adrin, a dark elf, he is Commandant Tong Bigwig in Narmok. He is found at Nadine Rothren's shack. Narmok. No, it was Oad where we took... Man, they are everywhere. He is found in Nadine Rothren's shack. Anasi is so ashamed that she asks a life. A very great gift from her new friend, but Anasi has no one else. Nasi, don't you even worry about it, because we are going to continue this pilgrimage to Vivec, but I think the idea is once we pilgrimage to Vivec, to the front gates, we're jumping on the boat. We're going to go help our new friend out. Like, in a true showing of faith, we will be completing the pilgrimage, because that's how I'm kind of thinking of this, is journeying from Balmora, one of the ancient sites on this island, jumping for joy at that, to, the holy city. But once we do that, we are helping our good friend Anasi. Let's go poke the bear, though, real fast, before we continue on our Thieves Guild work. Sorry that I'm not looking at every door. I know which door she's in. Will you talk to me, Rordis? Normally you tell me to fuck off, but mods may have changed that. Rordis, what do you think you're doing in here? Go away. Now. Get... Fuck, I can't taunt her is the problem. There is one way. I could get completely naked and then stand in front of her. And then she would go, holy fuck, you're naked, why? And then, in her surprise, she will have opened a line of communication. Jacob, for fuck's sake! Why, Julian? Why are you exactly like him? Why are you exactly like Jacob? Jesus. Alright, what are we doing now here for the Mages Guild? We need to get a fellow thief out of prison. And we need to do this by dealing with a corrupt person here that takes bribes, one of the guards. I should steal a Dwemer artifact from the trader here. Is this a Mages Guild outpost? What is this? Mages Guild? One quick second. What is this? Pelagiad Mages Guild. What the fuck? Cool mod. Great addition. Can you teleport me? Enchanting. Interesting. We're just gonna take... What do you think of Julan? A friend of yours, I presume. Thank you for introducing us, but unless he has something to contribute to my studies, I'm not interested. Well, that was polite. Also, that is an attractive hairstyle, Kelrariar.
Please share your thoughts.
Man, it has been a while since we've seen such an attractive high elf.
What was that?
Julan, what do you think? These Imperial... Humph! Sorry, not Humph. These Imperials plundering the land, stealing our resources. But I must admit, they do build nice towns. Yes, they do. But I also like the native Dunmer architecture. I'm going to be completely honest. Claudia Gratius, what do? You do spells. What do you got? Stamina. Honest to God, I'm taking it now because sometimes I really need it. Efficacious Bomb. We'll see if that's more effective than the other healing spells I have. Eventually, I'll clean these up on my own. The Rest of St. Maris. Restore 100 points of fatigue. That could be useful. Yes, I'll do that off screen at some point. I'll go through here and figure out what spells to keep. I can put shield on a companion, huh? You never know when that'll come in handy. I bought 2 strength levels by accident, but whatever. Spell making? I don't need spell making. Awesome, well thank you. Morelia, you do nothing, eh? And Jar. What's your rank? Evoker. If I recall, that's our current rank. No, we're a conjurer. I think we... Yeah, we outrank everyone here, I imagine.
It wants something.
What's your background?
What does it ask?
Battle Mage and Associate. Yeah, we're probably the highest ranked person here. What do? You barter. Jarar. I gotta remember, I don't actually have anything to barter anymore. Which is why I'm also inclined to walk around, because we're gonna need stuff. We're gonna need to make more money here soon to continue our training. Undoubtably the armorer. Let's see if there's anything worth nicking in here. Alright. So they're both down here. Is there anyone up here? No, there isn't. And there's just a moderately locked level door up there. But it looks
Don't
like
press your
all
luck.
the useful
You're
shit
on
would be
your
down
own.
here. Honestly, it doesn't even look like any of this is useful. You have trash. Oh my god, and you are one fucking ugly male Altmer. Oh my god. I'm actually gonna go back inside his shop to throw up, though. Blah. I was gonna say I gotta run outside and throw up, but fuck no, he can clean it up. Jacob, I expect you next time to go ahead and shield my fucking eyes from that disgusting sight if we encounter any more of those. I'm really not happy. Alright, so you're Mabistian, are you? I get the weirdest customers in here sometimes. Why, the other day a strange man came in and tried to sell me a creepy-looking book filled with ancient funerary incantations and burial rites. Certainly not the sort of thing I'd buy. Creepy-looking book? Yes, I believe it was bound in human flesh and inked in blood. Is that all you have to say about it? Fuck. Alright. Ebony Pauldron. That's
Can you ask
valuable.
your question quickly?
So, here's what I think we're gonna do. Jacob, you're just not someone that I want around when I'm trying to do my Vivec things. So wait right here, you blundering idiot. All right, that bracer is worth
I
stealing.
shouldn't have pushed so
Let's get both the guard and him to look over here. Come on.
hard. All right,
Yes, friend.
I'm listening.
Good. Now, keep looking over here, everyone. I'm just stepping over here. No need to worry about anything. All right. Let's do our normal telekinesis. And invisibility. Got it. All right. Now, later we'll go sell that when we find someone who actually has enough money to buy it. Because that was worth taking. I may actually go back and check the armor again. Also, again, like I said, I don't mind stealing as much from Walmart, especially from the Walmart that does corrupt dealings. So, yeah. Because you do. I know you take bribe. I know that you pay people off illegally. Oh, there we go. I'll also take that. Yes. So, ring of invisibility. I should have done the telekinesis first. Oh, let's see if I can get away with it. Yep. Alright. So we got two at least somewhat valuable items worth, actually carrying around and stealing. Trollbone pauldrons. Ugh, I would love to have those, but not right now. That'll be something fun to do later. Now, this door wasn't here in the base game. The fuck? Alright. Regular on doocies. Open this fucking door. Interesting. So I often got error messages regarding Pelagiad whenever I enter the construction kit. Maybe this is one of them. Looks like these should have all been on that table. But never mind. What else do we have? A rusted chest with nothing in it. I don't want your 1 gold piece. I imagine it must be this. Alright. We have Mabastian's mother's letter. My dear Mabastian. That's the guy, by the way, downstairs that we're stealing from. I've not long for this world. I can feel it in my bones. By the time you are reading this, I will be dead. The store is yours now, and I have every confidence that you will run it just as well as we both did together. I know you will make me proud whatever you do. Remember to check the stock every day and to always be polite to the customers, even when they're wrong. And remember most of all that I love you, your loving mother. Where is that? That's going back in here. I have a heart. I'm not taking his mother's fucking dying letter. It was just unfortunate for him that it was in the same chest as an illegal Dwemer artifact. But I can see why. Like, the idea is that's, like, his most secret hidey hole, I guess. Whatever. Jacob, just stay there, by the way. I really don't want you to fuck this up. There are plenty more shops around here. Plenty of shit to steal. Oh, and steal we are. We're gonna do the stealing now before we go deal with this guard. This corrupt guard. Because they're all... I can't wait till we leave here and everyone's like, holy fuck, every store's been hit for its most valuable items. Wasn't there just some random person walking around? And then our good friend Anasi is just like, nope, nope. He was staying with me all night. All night. I feel like she's going to keep making references and jokes like that. So these are all okay, but they're kind of heavy. And I really want, like, high-value items, not this kind of trash. Did you follow me up here?
Go ahead, stranger.
Or was that a guard just with no armor on? No. It's just some guy. Background. He's a smith and agent of the Imperial Legion. And you are... You're just a smith. Okay. Alright. Oh, wait, dude. I'm gonna steal from one shop and sell it to the other. Do you have more money? You have 950. Perfect. Right. At this price, you're probably one of the better... That's right. You're probably one of the better people to sell this pauldron to. Cool. Thanks for the 900 gold. You see, I really don't want to deal in Creeper if I can avoid him. I really don't. And that's why I also like stealing from all these smiths. Because smiths tend to have high value shit that anyone will buy versus this alchemist. Like, she might have shit, but... Like, who am I even going to sell it to? Not everyone wants these things.
Yes,
what kind of money do you have? That's the real question. 750. Alright. What? Oh, that's right. It's looking for people who buy soul gems, not potions. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not interested really in fucking around with the alchemists. If I recall correctly, this is the Darshi's home. Anasi's home, not a Darshi. Sorry, Anasi.
You like to walk a fine line, don't
Oh,
you?
you know it. You better fucking believe it. And that... What is this? But just a regular bone mold helm.
It just stood there, holding its tail and whispering. What did it say?
I don't know. Oh, fucking damn it! I'm glad he wasn't looking at me when I turned around to look. Blech. Jacob, just stay there. Just... Why don't you pop... I'm shouting across the way. Jacob, feel free to go grab a Mazte. I'll be back soon. And then he gets pissy and grabs an Uber and goes home. All mad and shit. Like a Jacob do. You, Flockius, you repair things. Damn it. I was really hoping if he repaired, he bought. Because now I have that other thing to sell. The Dreg Shield. Let's see how goofy this looks. Ooh, I also need to find a shrine. Yes. I see someone in robes, which means aha.
Yes.
Make sure I don't accidentally take like the bread off the altar and offend everyone. Oh, I see. By putting the shield on, I took my spear off. But I like that because it has night out. Makes everything way easier to see. Shadbak Graburgbug. Hello, Shadgrabarbudberg. You barter? Cool. I am glad that I did this first because I have a distinct feeling you are not going to want to barter with me after this. Will you take rings? No. Of fucking course you wouldn't. Of course you wouldn't. That would be way too helpful for me. Alright. Cool. Thanks for the money, stupid. I have to talk to you about my good buddy Well, before I fully piss you off, do you know any rumors? I know that you're, a shady character. I just heard that Ceruleus Secus just lost a very big ebony contract because of an apprentice who did not keep the fire burning through the night while the ore was being prepared. He laughs. I thought you were a she. Poor man. It's the third time something like this has happened to him. Maybe he was just not meant to pass on the mastery. I must be someone here in town that I didn't actually talk to when I was stealing from. Interesting. Someone had a note on their door. I'll go take a look at that. Yes. Little secret? If I know a secret you can depend on, I will not share it with another no matter how much I trust him. So if you want gossip, you have to talk with someone else. One other thing, High Elf. Well, in this town, don't dig too deep. You might not like what you find, and neither will others. Huh. Yeah, I know some things already. I know about New Shoes Bregor. Where did you get that Dwemer artifact? I bet you stole it from a bastion thief. I was talking about New Shoes Bregor. I don't know how you... Alright, so here's what happened. As I said... So yeah, I know about New Shoes Bregor, and as I say that, I'm pulling out the Dwemer coat here, and I'm holding it real close to my chest so no one but this fuck can see. Where did you get that Dwemer artifact? I bet you stole it from a Bastion thief. Yeah, I stole it. Or, how did you know but Bastion had one? Obviously. Because my Bastion pays me good money to keep it yeah, just let New Shoes go and I'll forget about it. Okay, you got me this time. I'll let him go, but it's not over between us, Finwe and Doris. I'll remember you. You'll remember me? The fuck are you gonna do about it? Look at me with your goofy teeth? Not nearly as ugly as those other male Altmer, though. Jesus. Let's go find New Shoes real fast and tell him, I like how there's shitters included in this game. It amuses me so. I think he's down here. And if not, we're also going to be exploring this little fortress to see if there's stealable shit. Yeah, here it is. Let's go ahead and tell him he's going to get out. Hey there, New Shoes. How's it going, my dude? Are you a prisoner? What are you in here for? Prison? Oh, prison is great fun. Plenty of shoes. Shoes? Oh, how I love shoes. I'm quite fond of any and all clothing. The more fashionable, the better. Blah, 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 blah. This is LGNPC. I don't want to deal with it right now. New Shoes Bregor. Shadback said she'd let me go as soon as the paperwork's done. I'll be sure to tell everyone what you did for me. Hey, you want these shoes? They've been nothing but trouble for me. Yeah, I'll take them. Here you go. Take good care of them. Exquisite shoes. Awesome. I don't know why that amuses me so, but it always does. I love getting the shoot. I like to imagine that it was the shoes that he got thrown in here for, but then it raises the question, how did he keep the shoes on him? Did they just let him keep the stolen shoes on him? Like, well, you already took them, so fuck it. Oh, goodness. Gods, more magicka, please. Gaius. Hello, Finwe, I'm Gaius, and this is Pelagiad. You don't sell spells. Okay. Whatever, then. Get fucked. Okay. Well, that was actually rather straightforward, honestly. I don't know. I was expecting something way more painful. Oh, and what a beautiful evening. You're going to stroll the battlements at 6 p.m., and I think that's where we'll actually go ahead and leave this chapter of Finwe and Doris's new life here in Morrowind. Oh, well, there's even Ballistae, or whatever these are. Oh, that's awesome. Anyhow, so yes, I think this is where we'll be leaving it for this chapter. I hope you all enjoyed the tale. If you enjoyed this particular chapter, please be sure to like, just that way I know. It helps me keep track of, which episodes people particularly liked. And if you just happen to stumble upon the video, be sure to subscribe. The only thing I'll be bothering you with is when the next chapter comes out. But until then, stay safe, everyone.